Science and Applications, DG Vaishnava College, Chennai 106, India. Also, he is the head of the Department of Computer Applications. He holds a PhD degree in Computer Science from the University of Madras. He has 27 years of teaching experience. He has guided more than 300 MPhil research scholars in the field of computer science. He guided 9 PhD scholars and currently guiding 8 PhD scholars in the same field. He has published more than 100 articles in Scopus and SCA, such as Applied Soft Computing, Journal of Computer Science, and etc. He elected and several Senate member from Academic Council, University of Madras. He was invited speaker and keynote speaker for many international conferences around the world. He served as a nominate Senate member in the Middle East University, Dubai, UAE for a period of 3 years. He is a member in Board of Studies for many autonomous institutions and universities like Periyar University, Salem, and SCSVME University, India. He hosted a lot of programs in Doordarshan Television about recent topics in information technology. He was an organizing secretary of International Conference on Computing and Intelligent Systems as an international workshop on applications of IoT. In addition, he was a resource person for various national workshops entitled Scientific Research Article Writing and Journal Publications. Also, he hosted 22 webinars during this COVID-19 pandemic period. He is an editorial board member of 5 international journals. He also reviewer in many peer-reviewed journals like Elsevier, Springer, IOSP, IOI Express, Journal, etc. Further, he is a visiting faculty for the MPhil course for various universities throughout India. His index is 16 and I index is 20. His area of specialization include data mining, artificial intelligence, machine learning, network security, big data analysis, data science, and etc. He hosted 26 webinars during this lockdown period. Now the session is handed over to Honorable Professor Dr. T. Vel Murugan, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Prabhakar. Okay. Now, it's the time to start our webinar program. So, it's my screen clear to all you? Okay.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. So now, I welcome you all for this webinar on cloud computing technology. The cloud computing technology webinar program is actually organized by Arinyar Anna Institute of Science and Technology, normally called as Arinyar Anna Engineering College, which is situated at Sriperumbudur, which is affiliated to the university, that is Anna University, for the engineering courses. Arinyar Anna Institute of Management Studies and Computer Applications, situated in the same campus, which is affiliated to the University of Madras. There, they will conduct MBA and MCA programs only. Okay, very well. First, I would like to thank the organizers of this program, namely the Vice Principal and the Director and the management, those who are involved in this process. It's my personal thanks to Dr. Prabhakar and the Vice Principal Subi Stalin. So, in order to invite me, for inviting me to deliver some my thoughts in front of you. Okay, thank you. Now, in this session, what we want to discuss, a simple thing, a simple technology, but it is not simple, it is very big. It is a recent technology. For the last decade, rapidly growing technology nowadays for the business oriented processes and other kind of information oriented extraction is carried out by means of this cloud computing technology. How we can carry it out the cloud computing technology concepts. Now, what are the things we want to discuss about? Here, we discuss about what is the definition, what is the history or technology growth of the cloud computing. What are the similar concepts are available nowadays for the process of the information technology field. Then what is the characteristics and what are the models and other kind of information oriented different models of the cloud computing and architecture, what we require for the security purpose of using the cloud computing, what are the limitations and advantages and disadvantages of the cloud computing, then what is the emerging trends of using the cloud computing, what are the ultimate use of the cloud computing for the real world applications, and other areas of cloud computing where we applied these concepts. Finally, we conclude. This is the general idea, simple idea in which. Now, we start the program by discussing what is the definition of a cloud computing. It is the on-demand availability of computer system resources, especially which is used for data storage, where the actual data are stored in the cloud, where actually the cloud are available anywhere else. Anywhere else means what is the meaning of anywhere else? The information actually stored in the cloud storage. The cloud storage, cloud storage servers are available, cloud storage providers are available, cloud management peoples are available, cloud providing companies are available. They are actually handling this kind of new era of technology oriented information. Okay, so we can communicate directly or indirectly how we can able to manage the data, how we can able to manage the user using this cloud technology. It's a powerful tool nowadays used for business purposes. Business oriented problems are solved by using this cloud technology nowadays. Without the cloud concept, we cannot be able to live nowadays in some part of the business oriented information transaction. Okay, therefore the term cloud is generally used in describe data centers available in many users over the internet. Mostly only the internet is enough for using the cloud concepts. Okay, there are many kinds of cloud, not many kinds, only 3 kinds of clouds are available, in which large scale clouds and small scale clouds and everything is available. So large clouds and predominant today, large clouds are mostly utilized by many peoples of the real world applications nowadays. Okay, they often have functions distributed over multiple locations from central servers. The cloud by using the cloud servers are handled by many people in many companies, many government sectors, many private sectors and public sectors, anywhere else. Okay, so multiples of users are using the cloud infrastructure facilities. What actually happened during the utilizing the cloud infrastructure? If the connection to the user is relatively close, it may be designed on edge server. So ultimate edge server, the end user applications are exactly utilized by means of this cloud computing technology. Simply, if you want to define what is cloud computing, it is the delivery of computing services. We can utilize the delivery of computing services, which includes servers, cloud storage, cloud databases. For that, we need networking. So internet. If you have the internet service only, then only it is possible to use the cloud information. Yes, there is a special softwares available in order to utilize the concepts, in order to utilize this technology. We can analyze the information available in the cloud. We can have analytics. We can do analytics, data analytics, and other kind of intelligent oriented information extraction is possible by using the cloud environment. So all these are actually happen by means of internet only. The internet is the cloud. So without the use of the internet, it is not possible to utilize any simple bit of the cloud computing capabilities. Okay, so all these are used. The internet is used to offer faster innovation, flexible resources, and economies of scale. So we can run our business with less cost. We can run our business with less expenses by means of this cloud environment only. Okay, so it is a innovative, fastly running the information, fastly transferring our resources, our text, our other kind of products, services, and everything is happened. Therefore, a cloud computing is the delivery of computing services, which include servers, storage, databases, and a special kind of softwares, data analytics, intelligence, and over the net, everything is possible. So what is the symbol for the cloud? You know very well, there are only one symbol in the cloud that is available nowadays. This is the symbol. Here you can show that here. What is this? This kind of cloud we can show every day in our sky. So this is the symbol for the cloud. No, there is no other symbols are utilized exactly for the cloud. So this is the symbol for the cloud. Therefore, a group of networked elements providing services which need not be individually addressed, managed by users. Only some group of people can able to provide the informations which are handled by using the cloud computing services. Okay, now what are the information actually? What the things we require for cloud computing? So we can utilize in your phone, in your mobile, iPod itself, in your mobile phone itself, you can use this tablets, PC, and the desktops, laptops, and the servers oriented information. These are the medias of the cloud services. Then what is actually happened during this cloud? One is infrastructure. How the cloud infrastructure is actually created. In what kind of infrastructure is actually manufactured by means of the cloud service providers. This is one concept. Then the cloud infrastructure mostly block storage. We don't know how the cloud infrastructures are actually created by many people by using their own computer, their own network, their own storage places. Okay. Then there is a platform which is utilized for carry out the cloud computing technologies concept. Now, what is the platform? So, object-oriented platform, we can identify the people's the runtime-oriented information, and there are some queue-based information extraction. Then database-oriented. These are some platforms. So, cloud platforms are entirely different from one another. So, many platforms are nowadays available. Then, what are the applications actually carried out? In order to monitor your content, if you want to collaborate more than one companies, in order to communicate your ideas to other peoples and customers and other marketplace oriented peoples, then financial oriented peoples, everything is called as a application. So these three, infrastructure, platform, and application, are the base concept for this cloud symbol, cloud architecture. Now, what is the history of the cloud computing? Actually, I am already informed you the history of cloud computing is very, very important, because in older days, when the computer systems are invented, initially the time sharing system is invented. So during the 1960, the time sharing systems are actually carried out. That is using the RJE, remote job entry. Remote job entry is carried out during the 1960s used by utilizing the time sharing system. So the time sharing system is mostly carried out only by high level companies, IBM, the DEC, data encryption oriented companies. IBM, you know very well what is there are large vendors only they utilize the cloud computing services in 1960s. Now, how the technology growth of cloud computing after 1960, during the 1960, the remote job entry is carried out by means of this IBM and the DEC, Digital Equipment Corporation. These two corporations are exactly carried out, utilized this cloud computing services so initially. Therefore, IBM and the DEC, Digital Equipment Corporation, are the initial, the first corporation, first companies, first large vendors which are utilizing the cloud computing services. Okay. Now, full-time time sharing in 1970s, after the invention of the Unix operating system, the Cambridge University CTSS computing services and the Multics operating system, GE hardware systems are utilizing the Multics operating system. So, in which the Unix and the Multics operating system, whenever invented after 1970s by means of the Ken Thompson and Dennis Rich, they utilize other kind of this cloud technology. After that, in 1990s, the VPN, virtual private network concept is utilized for sharing the information. The telecommunication companies actually utilizing this VPN network, virtual private network, in order to share their ideas, in order to share their information. But the facility provided using the VPN, is it feasible? Is it having a quality service? Whether it is given quality service or not, it's a question mark. Therefore, in some other time, this kind of VPN network is transferred in another kind of clouds oriented information technology field. Okay, now the cloud computing extended this boundary to cover all the servers as well as the network infrastructure. Based on the network infrastructure, based on the server configuration, based on the softwares, based on the platform, based on the service providers, the cloud infrastructure is actually carried out. So, why they are actually carried out? By means of optimizing the infrastructure, optimizing the platform, optimizing the applications, optimizing the CPU speed, and increasing the CPU speed by the end users. This cloud platform is rapidly growing. Okay. Another kind of technology growth. In 1994, there are some mobile agents are created, universally used. Mobile agents, intelligent agents. 1994, some intelligent agents by means of mobile, which are used for the cloud services. The Metaphor company, which exactly virtualized the services, information-oriented extraction is carried out. Okay. Now, during the 2006, the Amazon Web Services is actually introduced by means of Amazon company. You know that very well, whether you know or not, I don't know. But Amazon Web Services is the software. Amazon is the company. Amazon Web Services is the software in which the software which provides the number one cloud service providers. They act as a number one cloud service providers. 2006 onwards. So, in which what is actually carried out? Elastic Compute Cloud EC2 format is exactly utilized by in Amazon Web Services. Okay. Now, after the 1994, mobile agents are transferred, and after 2006, the Amazon Web Services. This is the symbol for the Amazon Web Services. So, Amazon Web Services provide a simple platform in order to carry out the cloud infrastructure. Now, what is the technology growth of this other kind of cloud platform? Now, after the 2008 April, Google find out Google App Engine. This is the cloud platform. Google App Engine is the cloud platform. The symbol for the Google App Engine is this one. So, Google App Platform, Google App Engine is the number one cloud platform which is utilized secondly. Okay, 2008, NASA's people are utilizing this cloud, Google App Engine as a cloud environment. But nowadays, you have a very powerful tool in your hand itself, your mobile. Your mobile itself is a cloud information oriented technology invention. Now, mid of 2008, some other points, some other Gartner saw an opportunity for cloud is actually invented. So, how effectively we can shape the IT services is the main point of inventing the cloud technology. How effectively your informations are carried out, how effectively the organization's information and company informations are shared and how the company projects, the individual projects are carried out flexibly. These things are exactly another kind of the growth of the cloud technology. Now, in 2008, US National Science Foundation began Cluster Exploratory. This is another one platform for the cloud. Cluster Exploratory is used to analyze massive amounts of data. Okay, in order to analyze the massive, a very large kind of data, the Cluster Exploratory software is exactly utilized. Other kind, in 2010 onwards, Microsoft Azure, nowadays itself, Microsoft Azure software gives a best platform for the handling the cloud oriented business transactions. So 2010 onwards, there are many kind of cloud platform, cloud softwares, cloud service providers are actually created and used and published their services. We can utilize their services in order to do your businesses, in order to do your company oriented, in order to sell your company oriented products and everything by means of this cloud information. Now 2011, IBM introduced a smart cloud. It is one of the framework. Smart cloud is the framework which is exactly utilized, which support the smarter planet and the smarter computing foundations. The cloud computing is a critical part. Then after the 2012 Oracle Corporation, in Oracle Corporation, they utilized the first infrastructure oriented, software oriented, and other kind of application oriented, platform oriented. This is SAS means software oriented, PAS means platform oriented, and infrastructure oriented layers are exactly. May 2012 onwards, Google Compute Engine is introduced. But nowadays, in 2019 onwards, the number one cloud platform is Microsoft Azure. The Microsoft Azure perfectly replaced by many people. Okay. Now, what is the concept of the history of the cloud? During 60, 69, 70, 97, 99, 2006, 13 to 2014 onwards, how the technology growth of cloud computing actually carried out by many people for the real world applications. Initially, they utilized the ARPANET. You know very well in the network paper what is ARPANET. It's the basic net, the support of the network. Then virtualization software launched. Cloud computing softwares are introduced. Then Amazon softwares are introduced. Then worldwide public cloud services markets are introduced 2013 onwards. Nowadays, there are various kinds of cloud computing softwares are utilized frequently, efficiently, which gives the cloud infrastructure. Now, what is the cloud? What is the use of the cloud? This is the cloud. In this cloud, where we use the cloud, in your home itself you can use. For the power sectors, for the other kind of gaming and mobile apps, individual persons, companies, in your WhatsApp and other Wi-Fi networks in your system. Anywhere else you can utilize it very perfectly. Okay, so Bluetooth and other kind of information oriented systems are utilizing perfectly the cloud. Okay, now what is similar concepts of the cloud? So the similar concepts are utility computing. What is the utility computing or ubiquitous computing? Utility oriented computing is mostly called as ubiquitous computing. So cloud users, cloud computing are carried out for what purpose? Means only for the purpose of using the cloud infrastructure effectively for running their business, transferring their information. So in order to transfer their information, in order to transfer their thoughts and other kind of information oriented, IT oriented informations, they utilize perfectly the cloud services. Therefore, the cloud services are actually called as utility computing. Therefore, what actually carried out? Cloud computing attempts to address quality of service. Perfectly, the quality of service is given by the cloud services. Reliability problems of rather grid computing models. Sometimes some of the grid computing models and other kind of computing technologies are given some drawbacks, but the cloud computing technology utilizes perfectly act which is necessarily for the purpose of carry out the recent technology. Now, what is the point of the client server model? Now, client server model, you know that client server technology, 2-tier architecture and 3-tier architecture. Here, this cloud computing perfectly coined by using 2-tier architecture. There is no 3-tier architecture. Okay, this is the concept. So you know very well what is client server technology. Then what is computer bureau? Okay, a service bureau providing computer services. Without the computer, is not possible to carry out in older days. Then you have some concept of grid computing concept, fog computing, grid computing, loose coupling, tight computing, semi-coupling, and semi-tight coupling. There are various coupling technologies are used for creating your infrastructure. This grid computing technology, which utilizes mostly loose coupling technique at the time of software architecture. In order to engineer your building your cloud infrastructure, we can use the grid computing, other concepts. What is called as fog computing? So fog computing handles data at the network level only, not from the end user level. So network level only, within the mobile devices, within the end systems, the source and the destination, the fog computing exactly carried out. Okay. Older days, mainframe computers are used. Now, nowadays itself, the mainframe computers are perfectly utilized by many peoples, industry, consumer statistics, police, secret intelligence services, enterprises, CI, ERP, and financial transaction processing. Everything is carried out perfectly by using the mainframe services. Okay, this is the point. Now, utility computing, already I explained what is the use of the utility computing. Then peer-to-peer network, how the peer-to-peer client server model is exerted, you know very well. Then what is called as green computing? Green computing is environmentally sustainable computing is called as. So environment-oriented information extraction is carried out by means of the computing technology is called as green computing. Then what is cloud sandbox? It is one of the isolated, a live stream oriented computer environment in which a program, a code, or a file can run without affecting the application in which it is runs. Wherever the application used for using this cloud sandbox, which will never affect the other people's. Okay, this is the main point of the cloud computing. What is the characteristics? Cloud computing exhibits the following characteristics actually. Ability of organizations. The cloud providers, cloud service platforms providers, how effectively, efficiently they provide the cloud infrastructure. This is ability to handle the cloud computing technologies. How the users are managed, how the platforms are managed, how the users are, how their users are exactly expanded by means of this technological infrastructure resources. Everything is called as characteristics. So initially we have some capital expenditures in order to build your servers, in order to buying servers, in order to create the architecture for the cloud. It will take some money, expenditure oriented informations, which are perfectly used for operational expenditures. How the operational platforms are actually created for the cloud. These things are the characteristics. Then device and location independence is the main concept. Nowadays, PC, mobile phone, and other kind of third-party information-oriented. So the third-party are how they utilize perfectly, how the devices are located, how the devices are.
So sorry for the
identified. Therefore, this device and the location independence is the another concept of the characteristics of this cloud. Based on the device and location independence, the cloud will act efficiently. We can have the maintenance of the cloud applications. The maintenance of the cloud applications is very easy because they do not need to install many things. So only the computer is server-oriented information software are enough for maintenance. Okay. Therefore, multi-tenancy is the another characteristics of this cloud infrastructure. So, which utilizes the centralized infrastructure based locations. The centralized infrastructure oriented cloud services platforms are carried out, then which will reduce the cost, which will give the efficient utilization, which increases the capacity of using the peak load information. Then utilization and efficiency improvements are for systems that are often only 10 to 20% of the cloud platforms. Not only the 10 to 20% of cloud infrastructure is enough for utilizing all the people. Nowadays, this is older information. Actually, nowadays 90% of the cloud structure infrastructure is carried out. Okay. Now, what is the characteristics? Another kind of performance. The IT experts are perfectly utilizing, providing the service providers, act as a service providers. There are many kind of web services are available. So performance is based on their platform, based on their web services, based on their architecture, based on their engineering technology of, that is software engineering oriented technology, which is depends on the software, which depends on the infrastructure, which depends on the hardware. So how the productivity, which depends on the users. The productivity is actually carried out by, depends on the users. With the number of users, the flexible users are available for a company, then it is the productivity is very, very powerful. Then what is the availability? So the cloud is effectively and efficiently available in order to utilize the users. Then this is the another kind of point. Characteristics. Now, what is the other characteristics? Scalability and elasticity. So, scalable, when the cloud services are scalable, whether it is gives a quick action, whether the real-time informations are exactly carried out, then how the real-time informations are carried out nowadays means which based on the operating system. Which based on the operating system means the operating systems are provided by means of the cloud providers. Nowadays, the virtual machines are effectively utilized. Not only for this cloud computing technology, the virtual machines are utilized. Also for the big data analytics, we utilize the virtual machine concepts. Okay. The another kind of characteristic is security. Without security, your informations are not carried out. So we require this high-level security in order to utilize your cloud information. Okay. What are the clouds? What are the characteristics? Application-oriented characteristics, data-oriented characteristics, software-oriented, the service-oriented, resources-oriented, and other kind of characteristics are available for the cloud computing. Now what? Now we discuss about the cloud service models. There are 3 cloud service models. You know that very well. Yes, AAS, as a service. Okay. Now the cloud computing technology perfectly utilizes 3 kind of services. One is IaaS, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service. Third one is software as a service. Okay. So these things are the service models deployed by means of utilizing this cloud computing. In infrastructure oriented service, virtual machines and servers, storage and load balances, network are utilized. Okay. Then platform oriented execution, runtime, databases, web servers and other kind of development tools are used as a platform. Then what is software oriented services? So customer relationship management, ER, email and virtual desktop and communication, mobile mobile platform itself, mobile services, mobile softwares are utilized by means of this SCIS. Now, infrastructure as a service. How this IaaS is actually happen? It's a high-level API program. A high-level API is used to abstract various low-level details. A low-level link are together and which carried out by means of a high-level API, application-oriented program interfacing facilities. API interfacing facility is carried out by utilizing the physical computing resources to find the location of the cloud platform, to share the data, to partition the data, to retrieve the data, and then the scaling, how the data are actually stored, how much data are available, whether the data are securely stored or not, whether it is possible to back up the data or not. Everything is carried out. So this is the infrastructure. This IaaS cloud providers supply these resources on demand from their large pools of equipment, using their infrastructure oriented. Some platforms are some infrastructure service providers infrastructures are very fast. Some other people's are not fast. Then platform they utilize it. Already we explained enough about the platforms. Just a minute. How a particular platform, in what kind of platform actually carried out for running the cloud services. So there are various networks, servers, operating systems, and storage oriented data warehouses, data marts, which are all used, but they are all controlled over the then coined deployed applications, and possibly configuration settings for the application hosting environment. Whenever we, at the time of hosting a cloud environment, cloud infrastructure, cloud platform, we can consider all these things in order to effectively structuring the platform. This is the concept. Okay. Then you know that very well. What is the importance of the software? Special kind of softwares are needed for utilizing the cloud technology. Without this special kind of software, the technology-oriented cloud information extraction is not easily carried out. So we need the special softwares to utilize the cloud. Now, what is the types of clouds? There are three types of cloud: private cloud, public cloud, and hybrid cloud. Private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud. These three are the types of clouds. All these three types of clouds are exactly used by, they have databases, they have many applications, they utilizes mobiles, they have some special storage medias, they have servers, everything. These three type of cloud are utilizing all these 5 kinds of applications. Now, what is the deployment model, distribution models? What is the private cloud? The private cloud is individually coined, individually operated. A single organization or a single person may operate the private cloud. So, whether they managed internally or by a third party, by means of third party. Nowadays, we can have some personal websites. The personal websites are carried out by yourself, or your personal websites are managed by other people's, that by means of third party. This is the best example for private cloud. So the private companies are utilizing this private cloud for their business environment. So existing resources are fixed in the private cloud. So decision-making process mostly carried out by means of their organization itself. So this is the concept of the private cloud. Then what is the public cloud? So public cloud, anyone can use. By the public clouds are provided by means of service providers of the cloud computing. So A cloud is called as public cloud when the services are rendered over a network that is open for public use. The public cloud services may be free, but the private clouds we can we have to pay some cost in order to maintain the private cloud. But the public cloud is free. But which one is safety means private cloud is safety, public cloud is not safety because your informations are leaked to other people. Your informations are visualized by, captured by other people by means of attack, by means of other kind of attacks. Okay, there is no security issue for your information in order to carry out the utilizing the cloud technology. This is the concept. So security consideration is very poor in public cloud. Security consideration is very high in private cloud. What is hybrid cloud? Both the public cloud and private cloud are utilized for a single person or a single company is called as a hybrid cloud. That means combination of both public and private cloud is called as a hybrid cloud. This means the ability to connect collocation managed, that is collaboration managed, and dedicated services with the cloud resources are actually carried out by means of this hybrid cloud. Okay. Now, you see what is the types, what is the distribution models, how the cloud are distributed. Cloud computing types are private cloud, public cloud, and hybrid cloud. The hybrid cloud utilizes private and public. Here, this entire three cloud are managed by separate peoples or separate premises internally, individually carried out. But publicly, off premises using third party, some cloud points are available. So only in this, only the public cloud or public external cloud or internal cloud are called as private cloud and external cloud are called as public cloud. Public clouds are outside the individual person. Okay. Now, what is the architecture? You know very well already. So, front end client server, two-tier architecture, front end and back end. From the front end, back end is application. By means of utilizing this cloud technology, only the internet connectivity is enough. So, the information available in the cloud, you can utilize whatever your need. Your information, your need is exactly carried out. This is the architecture. Now, the architecture is mostly depends on the software, system software. There are multiple clouds are used, single clouds are used, multiple cloud and single clouds means multiple cloud components. So, how many people are utilizing the cloud? That typically involves multiple cloud components communicating with each other over a loose coupling or some other kind of mechanisms are carried out. What kind of mechanisms are carried out? So whether single users are utilized the information, then it is called as single cloud. But multiple clouds are nowadays carried out. Now, cloud service, cloud infrastructure, cloud storage, cloud platform are the architecture oriented. So these four are the main architecture exactly for storing. We need the infrastructure facility and we need the cloud service platforms and we need cloud storage information place. These things are the main architecture for the cloud. So cloud engineering is the application of engineering disciplines to cloud computing. So it brings a systematic approach, a high-level concerns of commercialization. You know that very well. For the commercial purpose, a high-level concept must be utilized. So every business must be carried out nowadays is multidisciplinary. Multidisciplinary oriented businesses are running nowadays. For all this purpose, the multidisciplinary, which involves devices such that systems, softwares, web-oriented, performance-oriented, and information technology-oriented security platform, these are the main architecture utilized. Then what is the security and the privacy? Security and privacy are very, very important aspects. The security and the privacy are actually given by means of the service provider. How to access the data, how the information are transferred, how many times the informations are transferred, immediately the information are transferred or not, immediately the cloud infrastructure are activated or not. Everything is, the security must be handled by means of the cloud provider. So the individual identity management systems. So you have to utilize the authorized person and unauthorized person. The unauthorized users are not allowed to utilize the cloud infrastructure. Only the authorized persons are used to allow the cloud infrastructure, which is the security is mostly 99% of the security is carried out by means of the service providers, cloud service providers. Okay. Now, according to the Cloud Service Alliance, the three threats, what are the threats actually? Malwares, spywares actually carried out. Insecure interfaces and APIs. Data loss, insecure interfaces. Some media are not secure. So this is called as insecure interfaces. When transferring your information from source to destination, there must be a secure interfaces we require. Then your data should not lose, your data should not leak. This is the another kind of security. Then third point is hardware failure. So hardware failure happens is not possible effectively utilize the cloud security, cloud information. These are the major concepts. The security is mostly carried out by means of the vulnerabilities, threats, and malwares, spywares, viruses. So you have to, the cloud server, cloud service provider, your software, your system, end user, and everything must be the responsible person for carry out the security. So hyperjacking, nowadays the hyperjacking, hijacking, everything is available. Now one of the very famous security available for us data, for our data nowadays is Google Drive. If you store your information in the Google Drive, it is very similar. But Google Drive accepts only a limited number of, limited capacity. But Dropbox, instead of Google Drive, Dropbox is introduced for the storing purpose or storage purpose of the cloud computing technology. Nowadays, the Bitcoin technology 100% utilize the Dropbox concepts, which accepts a very large number of informations. So this is the main security which is exactly utilized in cloud computing technology. Now other kind of intelligent personal assistant, Apple Siri and Google Now, these are softwares. Apple Siri and Google Now, these are some softwares. This is one software, Apple Siri software. Some special kind of softwares are utilized for the security purpose of both the type of cloud, whether it is private cloud or public cloud or any kind of cloud, which are effectively secure your data. So Dropbox, the YouTube is #1 secure because YouTube given a high secure software. Facebook, Amazon Drive, Google Drive, Compology is another one kind of storage based website. So you can utilize this. These are used for cloud storage. Next, we discuss about limitations and disadvantages. What is the limitation and what is the disadvantage? According to Bruce, so there are some other kind of histories. Okay, some backend infrastructure. The limitation is based on the service providers. Infrastructure oriented limitation is available. Limited capability of storing, limited capability of software, limited capability of some other kind of software oriented, infrastructure oriented, platform oriented are discussed in this. Now the IT oriented, lower cost, what is the limitation, main limitation, what is the main advantage? The cloud technology oriented information process, transaction process gives a lower cost. So limitations and advantages are mostly, especially for smaller business operations, particularly regarding security and downtime. Okay, so there are various kinds of limitations and advantages and disadvantages are available. What is the main disadvantages? If we use some large amount of large enterprises, then large enterprise informations are not easily carried out by means of this cloud service oriented technology. So this is the number one disadvantages. Another point is emerging trends. So cloud computing is still a subject of research. There are many things you want to invent. We want to do research in the cloud computing technology. So a driving factor in the evaluation of cloud computing has been chief technology officers seeking to minimize risk in the internal outages. So nowadays the cloud computing is invented. Rapidly growing technology is coined. Find out new findings. They find out new findings. The billions of dollars are utilized. How we can minimize the cost? These things are analyzed. Then what is the another emerging trends? For example, 2011 Microsoft committed 90% of its budget in cloud. So these are some emerging trends nowadays. The bank sector partners, other kind of softwares, many kind of information which are utilized. So bank center partners in late 1950 to 2015 forecasted the software revenue would grow from $13.5 billion in 2011, but which is increased to $32.8 billion in 2016. Nowadays, above $100 billion, which is. So what is the digital forensics in the cloud? Next, what are the technology oriented? Digitally, how we can utilize that? The network drives, the network data warehouses, data marts are the digital forensics. Which software provides the efficient platform for the digital forensics? Nowadays, the Office 365 is effectively utilized for the digital forensics. Okay, so this kind of new softwares are effectively utilized in order to transfer digitally the cloud infrastructures. Okay, next, what is the uses of cloud computing? Right now, there are many uses. Don't realize it now. Now, how if you are online service to send email, edit documents, watch movies on TV or TV, listen to music, play games, everything is under cloud. Okay, everything is carried out by means of the cloud. So ultimate use of the cloud, nowadays we are enjoying the game playing, TV, music, and mobile services, everything is under cloud. Okay, so what is the main use of the cloud? We can create the cloud native applications by special kind of applications, web applications, mobile applications, API. So the tech advantages of cloud native technologies and approaches such as containers, Kubernetes, and the microservers architecture, API driven communication, DevOps, these are some softwares. So containers is the software. So we can utilize the special kind of softwares. Then in order to test and build applications, for that also we can have some other kind of softwares. For the application development, we utilize these softwares. Then for storing and backup recover, other kind of softwares, the cloud oriented softwares are utilized. For analyzing the cloud informations, we have some special kind of softwares. For analyzing the data, nowadays, many kind of AI oriented, artificial intelligence oriented, information and machine learning oriented cloud services are exactly utilized in order to uncover what is available inside the data storage. These things are available. Then another kind is team audio and video. You know very well what is the use of these so audio and video. Then embedded intelligent, how the inbuilt, embed means inbuilt intelligence are actually used, intelligent models to help engage, like creation of the robot and other valuable insights from data captured. So by means of the vision, how the data are captured, by means of the downloading the information, how the intelligent informations are extracted. Then another kind is deliver software on demand. So the software plays a vital role in order to deliver your cloud technology. Now, what is the features of cloud computing? The features of cloud computing involves 10 points: resource pooling, demand, on-demand self-services, easy maintenance, large network availability, automated system, economical, security, pay as you go. Nowadays we are using PayPal and GPay and mobile pay. Everything is pay as you go. So this is very important concept. All these things are mostly carried out by means of this cloud services. Then there must be a measured services are also the feature of this cloud computing. Okay, what is the cloud computing providers? What are the cloud computing providers? Here there are various cloud computing providers are available. Here Alibaba Cloud, Amazon Web Services. This is I have given the link for each and every cloud computing providers, open source cloud hosting services and other kinds. What is the list of cloud service providers available? Amazon Web Service, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform, IBM Cloud Services, SAP, Oracle Cloud, Salesforce, Red Hat. Everything is, these are the some list of cloud service providers nowadays utilized. What are the cloud platforms? Already we discussed it. Now what the next one is in which some other kind of cloud platforms, open source cloud hosting services and cloud communication platforms are not available in the cloud computing providers. These 5 are the cloud computing providers as well as they provide the platforms. Okay, all these 5s apart from the 5 companies, open source cloud hosting services and cloud communication platforms are available in order to share your information. Then what is called as a cloud collaboration? It is a way of sharing and co-authoring computer files through the use of cloud computing. We can have the collaboration from company to one company to other company, from one country to another country, one organization to another organization by means of this cloud is very important. Then what are the other terms which are not discussed in this webinar is cloud management. We can have 1 hour session in order to discuss about cloud management, cloud research, robotics, cloud storage, edge computing. Edge computing is very famous nowadays. Then mobile cloud computing, browser-based computing, this web computing. These are other terms which are the part of the cloud computing technology. Some basic concepts only we discussed. If you want to discuss all these things, each and every terms. Okay. Now other top benefits of the cloud computing. What is the top benefits? What is the main benefit of the cloud computing? If you use the cloud computing for your business, then you can reduce the cost, increase the speed of your business, global scale, globally we can communicate. The productivity is increased. The performance of running your business is very effective. We can have reliability in cloud by means of private cloud if you use. Then there must be secure transaction is carried out. So these are the main benefits of using the cloud computing. Now we come to the conclusion part of the cloud. What is the cloud? What is the ultimate use of the cloud? The cloud computing has become the ideal way to deliver enterprise applications, which preferred a solution for companies extending their infrastructure or launching new innovations. The companies are utilizing their infrastructure, extending their company's products to the real world by means of special kind of applications. Therefore, a cloud computing, whether they use public or private or hybrid, which has become the platform of choice for large applications, particularly customer-facing ones that need to change frequently or scale dynamically. So frequently the customers are changing their ideas, changing their customers by means of business people, changing their companies by means of the customers. This is the main conclusion of the cloud computing technology. Now, if you have any doubt, you can ask one by one. I will unmute yours. Anybody want to ask questions? You can ask now. Who is want to ask questions? Good afternoon.
Yeah. Good afternoon, sir. So this is Geeta from Tirunelveli, St. Xavier's
Thank
College.
you. What's your doubt?
Sir, I came to know that there will be some issues when we try to switch over from one cloud service provider to another. Is it true?
Yeah, yes, it is possible. But we have to terminate the one service provider. That service provider you have to terminate, and other service providers you have to add. Okay.
The policies will differ, isn't it, sir?
Yeah, policy is available. You can terminate their services. That's all.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.